Isn't he the cutest little thing you've ever seen? I found him when I was grocery shopping, and I was in the checkout area, and he was rested between the candy, and I felt like it was meant to be. Because he's just so fucking adorable, is he not? He's a SpongeBob character, but I have renamed him Stoney because that's how he looks. He looks like he just hit a blunt. He looks like he just smoked the whole blunt. Well, he's friends with propaganda now. I've been like watching them and observing their behavior. It's really interesting. I'm working on this poster right now. It's a twofer. Because they're trying to ban kratom in my state because somebody apparently died because they mixed 7-0H, which is an actual kratom. It's the synthetic version of it that's a lot stronger. They mixed it with their prescription medication, and now they're trying to make this plant totally illegal because people don't know how to stop buying drugs at a gas station. Okay, so that's one side of it. And this is for further clarification. Don't buy drugs from a gas station. I don't know what the colors are going to be, but it's so frustrating living in a world this fucking stupid, dude. But apparently, Donald Trump just signed some bill in regards to psychedelic research, and Joe Rogan was there. Now, of course, I think that the whole thing was AI, but a lot of people would argue that this is a good thing, that like we're moving in the right direction. But that's just not true, because the world is always bad. The world will always be looking to exploit people. So while it might seem like, shut up. I wonder what they're saying. That would be cool if speaking in tongues could include animals. Are you mad that I'm filming you? Like, put that fucking camera down, bitch. They're so beautiful. Anyway. I did this poster recently. Speaking of psychedelics, marijuana is no longer medicinal. Yeah, I hate how, like, you can't trust anything, you know? Like, no matter what decision is being made, like, you can pretty much guarantee that it's not going to be good for society. You know, because their intentions are always to destroy, you know? Like, the people that run the world worship Satan, okay? And if you don't believe in all that, you could just replace Satan with evil and destruction and all the bad stuff, okay? They worship all the bad stuff. I like how you're not intimidated by me. Somebody tried to warn me that they bite. I'm like, yeah, if you go too close to them, like, yeah, I'm sure they feel threatened, but if you're just kind of chilling, coexisting, you know, that bumper sticker, a lot of people don't know how to do that. I am insanely good at coexisting. Mainly because, like, I just create an alternate reality inside of my head that's a lot better than the actual reality, and it helps me deal with the actual reality. And so whenever I have to deal with a problematic person, I just create a character in my head. Kind of like a friend, like an imaginary friend, if you will. I hope you will, damn it, I hope you will. If you won't, why are you here? Anyway. What color? Should I do blue? I feel like I should do blue. Oh! Come back! This is like the best poster I've done in a while. I just really like the colors. It really, really pops. Yeah, this narc that I work with is mad that I'm not staying at work tonight because I want to do stand-up and I can't do it. On any other night. Like, Tuesday is the best night to do stand-up. She's pissing about it. She might as well be pissing about it, because she's acting like a child. She's 37 years old and she acts like she's fucking 6. Like, a cross between 6 and 12. So anytime that she doesn't get her way, she throws a hissy fit about it. Plays the victim, makes it all about her. Acts totally entitled, like she does so much. Nobody else does a smidgen of what she does. I don't know if it's just because of my spirit Like, I read the scripture a lot, and I'm talking to God a lot. But this stuff just doesn't bother me. Like, some days it doesn't bother me at all. Other days, you know, obviously I'm still talking about it. But I'm still a human being, you know? I'm still experiencing things. I have to work with her. You know, she's my boss, too. That's another thing. It wouldn't be so bad if she wasn't my boss. But it's like totally inappropriate for somebody like that to have that kind of authority, because they're always going to use it against people that they're mad at, you know? Like, I was talking to my mom about it the other night, and she was like, why do you put up with that? And I was like, because it's a restaurant, Mom. But you're going to have to deal with those types of people no matter what. They're going to be everywhere. And once you're able to spot it, as annoying as it might be, if you know what you're dealing with, it won't be so bad, you know? Like, I'm not saying that I'm totally immune to her tactics, but because I know what she's about, it's like she can hurl insults at me all night long. But she's doing that because she's lost control, you know? That's what that means. So I still win. In fact, the more a person insults you, the more of an indication that it is that you won, because they don't have the threshold over you that they want to. They can't control you. They can't determine, you know, what you're gonna do later that night. Now, when I was younger, it used to bother me a lot more if I upset somebody, or if like somebody was mad at me. But just working in restaurants, though, you have to deal with that petty shit all the time, and you have to deal with like really emotionally immature, low-functioning narcissists. And whenever you have to deal with that, pretty much every day, you lose a lot of fucks that you previously gave about that, because it just doesn't matter, you know? I mean, it really doesn't matter anyway. Like, if somebody doesn't like me or they're mad at me over something stupid, it's like, if I try to stick up for myself or like make some sort of case, it's not even gonna work, so there's no point, you know? Like, no explanation is ever gonna suffice. Like, if somebody is determined to be mad at you, if somebody's determined to see you in a particular light, that's the light they're gonna see you at, you know? And you need to get over people not liking you or people being mad at you. That used to bother me so much, man. It used to bother me so much. But I think it comes with age, but also, like, you know, virtue. Like, my friend Lexi that I work with, she's like almost 25. And some shit happened with her phone. She had to get her phone replaced. It was really expensive. It was total bullshit. Like, she shouldn't have had to pay for it. But she said one of the smartest things I've ever heard. She was like, I'm not going to waste my time getting mad about something that's out of my control. And the fact that she already knows that, mid-20s, she's already figured that out. I'm like, dude, you're a lot smarter than most people in America. Because people love to get mad about stuff that they can't control. In fact, I would say that the majority of the things that people get mad about are out of their control. Now, it's okay to be mad. It's okay to have whatever feelings you have. But when that puts you in a worse position where you're like more likely to do something crazy or stupid or self-destructive. And that's the thing with these narcs. They have no impulse control whatsoever. And I still feel sorry for this bitch. Even though I really shouldn't by this point, but it's like she'll never get out of this. She'll never get out of this, and she's probably going to give herself another damn heart attack that she'll blame everybody else for. But this really isn't me like sitting on my high horse acting like I'm better than her, because really we're wired differently, you know? I'm not wired to react. I'm not wired to get super angry and like take that shit out on other people. You know, when I get mad, I get quiet and I think about what I'm gonna say. I can count on one hand, I'm 40 years old, I can count on one hand the number of times that I have reacted to something that somebody else has said or done. Because it's so rare, like I just have too much self-awareness to act a fool. Now that doesn't mean that I can't act a fool on my own time, but when it comes to other people pissing me off or upsetting me, it's like, I know better than to lash out at people. Mainly because it's not going to do any good. It's not going to do any good. I'm just going to feel stupid because whatever I end up saying isn't going to be cool enough, you know? Like, I'm going to think of a way better insult 30 seconds later. Because you can't win with narc. They're determined to have the last word. They're determined to paint you in the light they paint you in. They're determined to be a victim, and they're entitled to this and that. And they'll never get anywhere. You know, they're just constantly running in place. But feeling sorry for them doesn't mean let them walk all over you, okay? Because I know that people will misinterpret that. But I think there's a very fine line. I think it's really hard for a lot of people to walk that line. I'm just really good at it. Mainly because stuff that's difficult for other people, like the majority of people, it doesn't seem too difficult for me, but, you know, it's hard for me to get my mail. You know what I mean? Everything's a trade-off.